Hello, hello. Here is Aage again with a fresh idea for you from Broadcast Team Alpha. I want to talk a little bit about brainstorming. Brainstorming is a little different than just having a great discussion of trying to figure something out. Brainstorming is it goes a little deeper into the mind than what just discussions normally would do. The way you would start this out is that, first of all, when you're just having a discussion, you may just talk about it and forget about it, but here you should record it through a voice recorder possibly, or taking notes. Somebody should be taking notes and writing down the ideas that is coming. Another thing is that we should do a quick meditation, not necessarily a meditation, but slowing down of the mind frequency. If you can slow it down into the bottom of the alpha range, that is wonderful, because in the alpha range of brainwave patterns, that's where the magic is. That's where good ideas open up to you. That's where solutions open up. That's where you find what you're looking for. And it can be a tool to do great things. And families should do this all the time, at least once a week, because that'll solidify their goals of what they want to accomplish, and it'll help them to find new ideas in how to accomplish those goals. Clubs do it, church groups do it, and football clubs and basketball clubs, they do it all the time. And it depends on what you want. Maybe a family just got a car that is on its last leg or last tire, if you like. They may look for ideas where and how and so on to get a new one. Let's say you need a new home. Brainstorm how to do it. You'll be amazed how simple things can be sometimes if you invite the mind in on it. Not just yours, but also other people's mind. For a family, that's fairly simple because they usually have the same goals. For a football club, it's fairly simple too. They have the same goals. You get the hint. Everybody that participates in a brainstorming session should have the same goal or some form of interest in the positive outcome. Now, let's say that you invite a special person in on it that is not part of the family or part of the club or whoever you are doing the session with, but they should have some form of interest in the outcome, because that seems to work best. You can invite trusted people in on it, sharp people, or actually anybody that fits in to the concept of what you are researching to find a way to solve or create, or what you are doing with your brainstorming session. When you start out, you are looking for ideas. The first you're looking for is quantity of ideas. Out of that quantity, you will find quality. Quality comes second. You want the quantity first, so you got ideas to choose from to create quality. The more ideas, the better. And you just freewheel it. Just as long as the ideas keep coming, just keep going. And run it for about 20 minutes. Could be anything from 5 minutes to 20 minutes. Wherever you see that you're kind of running dry, that's where you want to end it. Because there will be a time when you the group that you're with is running out of ideas. And that's okay. It is also okay if you don't feel like you have solved the problem or find a solution, or if you think that you have gotten to the point where you have it completed, doesn't matter. When you're done with the quantity of ideas. Out of those, you will find quality. Out of those, you very likely will find an answer to what you're seeking. And you also want to relax people. Do a little breathing session, slow down the mind, maybe crack a joke, get them to feel comfortable. And then start with one idea. And you build on that idea. Have other people's input to that idea. Because those inputs, they will bring up new ideas. And make sure you record everything, write everything down and take notes. And if you want to be the moderator, that's fine. Or have someone else be the moderator. That's okay too. Encourage participation by everybody. If you have someone in the group that is not saying anything, bring them into the conversation. Solicit their ideas, because they may have a brilliant idea, but they're too timid to tell you. Bring them in. Then clarify new ideas. Let's say somebody come with an idea and you don't really understand it. Ask them, what do you mean? How can that work? What do you think? What do you see? Have them clarify what they're talking about, because you may not understand. And if you don't, maybe someone else don't understand. If they clarify it, then more minds will be able to later on just bring out something good from that in the quality of the idea. And do not evaluate the idea during the session. That's for later. Just get the volume of ideas. And do not force new ideas. If you're running dry, just don't beat the horse to death. The horse is already dead, so call it quits. And then you just relax, and then you can go and evaluate the quality of ideas. After the session, we'll just thank everybody and then tie it all together when you're evaluating later on. And you can eliminate some of the ideas that don't fit in, but there is no such thing as a bad idea when you are doing the brainstorming session. Take it all and write it down and make sure it's recorded, because some of those ideas may sound really stupid at first count, but maybe that form of stupidity has a pearl in it, that one of the people in the group listen to that, and it makes them think about something that ties in with what you're doing because it was ignited by that stupid idea. So listen to everything. Everything may have a pearl in it that can help you solve the problem or get to where you want to go with the brainstorming session. And then when everything is done, you evaluate it. You as the moderator, or if you are kind of putting on this thing, then you may evaluate it on your own, but not always. If you have sharp people with you, evaluate it with the ones that you think have the same interest in the outcome as you do. This is something that everybody should do it. Families should do it. Church groups, like I said, football clubs, everybody should do this. Because when you do, you're going to be more successful at what you do. Because now you are not just using your own brain to figure things out, you are reaching through other people's mind, and you create a mastermind that reach into the quantum existence where everything past, present, and future, which has ever been thought of, once at least, that is there. And you can draw on the energy and the brilliance of those other minds that put things in that universal mind for you to find and bring home. Think on that. That universal mind is what some people call God. Would you like to brainstorm with God? Think on that too. So we're going to put this video on Broadcast Team Alpha. So I would love to hear your comments in the comment section below. And of course, if you haven't done it so far, there's going to be more of these. So please subscribe and click the bell, and then you will know when the next ones are coming out. So we will see you in the next video.